Friends, I welcome you for today's topic, how to start Google Classroom as a faculty, as a teacher. I am Professor Muralidhar Prasad, professor in banking and finance area. So let me tell you the simplest way how to become a teacher and start using the Google Classroom. So for that you need to go to the a browser like this. You know how to open this browser, and in this browser you will find these 9 dots. These 9 dots are shortcuts for various Google apps. So click on this. You will find various apps like your Gmail, Google Drive, etc., etc. If you go down a little further, still further, you will find an option like Google Classroom. Click on this. Now a Google Classroom area is opened for you. This entire area you consider as a premises, your campus premises, your institution premises. In this already there are two classes. There is one class by name project management where 56 students are there, and there is another class entrepreneurship where 14 students are there. Now you wanted to create your class in this particular premises. So go to this plus symbol and click on this. You will get two options: join class or create class. Join class means you can join as a teacher or you can join as a student. For this, you require a code number shared by the invite. Now, but here today you are creating a classroom. So click on this. So now you are given a menu where you need to fill certain amount of information. What is your class, which section this belongs to, etc. I am calling this as a dummy class, and these rest of the details are your choice. If you want you can give, otherwise ignore and say create a class. Now for you a fresh classroom is created with a title called dummy classroom. Now let us see what happens once you create it. It is taking little longer time because it has to create in our Google Drive. Now a dummy class is created for you with various options. First very important option is this class code. This is the information which you need to share with the students whom I are inviting. To know this, click on this. You can see this in a big numbers or big alphabets, and you can select this and right click. You can say copy. You can copy this and paste it in the email and send so that the student can join here. And this particular area is to communicate with your classroom. Share something here. You can share what is that you are expecting. So dear students, I invite you to join my class, etc., etc. You can write and post, or you can additionally, if you want to create some documents or some additional information, here you can click here add. You can add all external resources here. Whenever you find an ad clip like this, this is for external information. You can add content from your Google Drive or a link from external URLs or a file or even YouTube link also you can share here. So finally communicate with your class. So this is what you are communicating, right? So now what we'll do, we'll post this information to our class. So now we have posted the information. But whom this will go is very important. You are having only an empty classroom. You need people, students. So if you click here, you can invite people. For this classroom, you can invite people in two levels. One is the teacher level and other one is student level. How to invite? Click here. It will ask you for your faculty or co-teacher information. you give a mail ID here and click on invite, you will be invited. Similarly, students. And before that, let me tell you, you can invite more number of teachers. All teachers will have equal right except one, that is, they cannot delete the class. Barring that, all other rights are equal for other teachers also. Now let us invite students. How to invite students? See, let me type one ID, student ID, email ID. So this is the email ID I picked up, and I wanted to send the invitation to this student to join, and let us see what happens. So I sent the invitation. Immediately I received a message saying that cannot invite student from this domain. What is this meaning is this particular classroom is created in your official institution email ID, whereas you are inviting a student from outside this domain. So it is not permitted. That is what the meaning of the message. So it means if you want to invite any student outside your institution or with a student other than your institution email, you cannot invite. If you want to deal only with your students, your institution students, use official mail ID. Otherwise, you can use your private email ID. So this is how you need to invite the people. Now people are there. For these people, you need to give classwork. How to give classwork? So now here you can have various menu options. Here there is a meet option. It means you can conduct a direct meeting from here. You can fix the appointments using your calendar, and otherwise also you can have all your related material in a specific class drive with your class name dummy. That's what the name given to this classroom. So you will find all this material if you click on this. Now assign work to your class. So create assignment and questions, use topics, etc., etc. Now let us see how to create this. Create. The moment I say create, it is giving you various options. What to create? You can create an assignment. You can create a quiz assignment. Assignment means descriptive assignment. Quiz assignment means you are multiple choice questions, fill up the blanks, true or false, or you are match the following, etc. You can use all that kind of objective type questions here. This is whereas a descriptive type question or more number of questions. This is assignment. For example, case study can be given here. Multiple choice questions can be given here. Short term, short notes answers questions can be given here. This is a study material you can open here. Right? Now let us see how to create an assignment. Click on assignment. Now assignment, this is a case study on communication. Now what to do your students? We are giving some instructions as this is the end test, term test, compulsory for all the students. This is for 100 marks. Oh. Now you have two options. So you have given title for this and instructions also you have given. Now you can add or you can create. Add means external source, create means internal source, or means within this class you are creating. Now let us see first what you mean by add. You can take content from your Google Drive or an external link like URLs you can copy here, or you can attach a file anywhere from your system, or you can also use the YouTube link. Now let us see here create. Create means what are the things you can create. You can create a document, you can create slides, you can create sheets, or sheets means like your Excel sheets, you can create drawings or forms. So whatever you want, you can create here. So how you want assignment. And once you create the assignment, here you need to tell the students what you want. Is it for all the students or for selected students? For how many marks? What is the due date? You can pick up a due date from the calendar here. For example, I am picking up this 19th. So time, at what time you wanted to close this. You can give time also. It is a 24-hour format. It will take. Now here comes the rubrics. you can also give rubrics for this assignment. And how to create rubrics, you can see from my next video. Finally, once you create this, you can assign from here. Once you click this assign button, it will automatically go to the students. Since you have already invited the student, they have joined your classroom, the information will be delivered to all that students. Now let us see some other option also. Let us go to create. Let us go to quiz assignment. Here, quiz assignment, how I can. This is a quiz, enter quiz, and compulsory quiz. And if you want, you can add external material or you can create. Otherwise, straight away you can. For example, how to add. Let me show you how to add. So I am clicking on add. I have a document in my Google Drive. I'll go to the respective Google Drive. So I have my Google Drive here. In my Google Drive, I have a quiz. Uh, so this is the quiz I am having, model quiz Google Forms. So I appended that here. So this is not required for me. So here I can straight away edit or whatever way I want, I can do this and finally send this information to the respective students. This is how the assignments can be given. Or alternatively, here also in the assignments also rubrics can be created. And suppose you wanted to give descriptive questions here, you can give 1, 2, 3, 4 questions, and you can also create or add additional material here. So this is how the Google Classroom can be used. Now, after assignment is submitted by the students, here you will receive all the marks. Right now, we don't have any students joined here. And once you get it, let me show you how the marks will come from my other class stream. Once I go to stream, I can see all my other classes. For example, here the project management class is there. In the project management, some of my students have submitted already works. Let me show you how their marks. See, these students, they missed their exam. They have not taken their exam, whereas this gentleman took exam but yet to be evaluated. So the marks. So once I award the marks, I can send the information to the respective students. This is how the students' information, if they submit, you will get all the information in this. Hope you understood how to join the or how to become a teacher in the Google Classroom, and how to create a stream, and how to add classwork, and how to invite people. So thank you very much. We'll meet in the next video and learn many other things related to the Google Classroom. Thank you very much. This is Professor Muralidhar Prasad. I invite you for my channel subscription. My channel is Banking and Finance on Tube. Please subscribe.